Hello, Professor Gruhn here, and we're back. I'm going to try to make this one kind of short for you and help you out, make life easy. One of the things that you always want to have on your website is the ability for your visitors to contact you, maybe through actually doing an order, through responding to a blog post or reply, or very typically, many websites have a contact page like this, providing address information, phone number, a link to your email address, and go ahead and change on when we get to it. You can change these to make them relevant for yourself. But this is pretty normal. Everybody's seen a page like this, and where we can enter in a name, an email, and then some information, and then the user clicks send. And usually some sort of responsive page comes up. Here I'm saying email successfully sent, and I'm restating the information that was sent out to us. Now, first of all, in the Brownie template, there's a folder, and let's see, where is it? In the Brownie template, there's a folder for use with contact HTML. There's a JavaScript set of code that's really good for validating if all of the fields are filled out and stuff. But I was having a lot of problems with the code and how it tied into the actual sending of the email. And there's this contact page that is to be renamed and used, and some directions on how to do it. I tried to get all this to work on my website, and it just wouldn't work. Also, do not expect, unless you have your email server's PHP ini file set up correctly and a few other things, don't expect the code we're about to do to work on your local host. You'll need to move it out to your regular host and to really test it. So I am really, if you want to play with this, that the stuff that they provide and follow the directions, if you get it to work, go ahead and tell me that you got it done, and that'd be great. But basically what I've done for this contact page on Blackboard, I am providing you the code that actually works, and all you need to do is cut and paste from there down to the bottom, and then replace it with the contact PHP file that's there, and it should work. And let's take a look at a couple of the key elements to this. And there's more than one way to, oh, by the way, it's been more than enough time. Here's my email. If I send and receive, here's the email that I just sent to myself. So there's the email that I just sent to myself from that form. So if I pull up NetBeans, a couple of the key elements on this page that I want to go over. The beginning is all pretty straightforward. The all top's pretty straightforward. But then right here at line 28, I start a little bit of PHP code. And basically this if statement is saying, and we're using one page to do two things. The other version actually used, and it redraws the page. If you are coming to this page from somebody hitting the submit button and the post, it will actually send the email. And here's the beginning. So if this is a post, do this stuff. If it's not a post, here's your else statement down at line 49. Then draw the form, display the form out that will actually work. And this little guy here is really important because that curly Q bracket is the ending of the else curly Q bracket, which is the beginning of this curly Q bracket for the if statement. The key thing is you'll need to make a modification to the code where you put your email address here. You can change the subject line to whatever you want. You can see here that I'm using a span class highlight blue that's available to me in the typology page on Brownie. And I'm just displaying, basically, I get the information from the web page and I'm assigning it to variables. And then this statement right here, this mail statement, is the statement that is the PHP function that will basically send the mail through a send mail script and procedure on the server. And so it's really straightforward. You got to make sure you get your information. You've got to issue this. Um, and just because, by the way, that you might get this email successfully sent doesn't mean that this is really working. So it's very possible that you might have a typo or something's not filled, like your email address is not filled out. So all we know is that this program ran through and didn't fail. Um, so again, I went through hell. I probably spent about 4 hours trying to get a version of the Brownie one working. I saw on the website other people had problems of it, so I pulled out something out of my hat that I had used in the past and modified it to work. But this is a good script to use and get it working, and this will be a part of the next bit of the Brownie homework assignment. The good news here is you don't have to do a lot of typing. You don't have to listen to a really long video. Take this code, plunk it in, make the change to the email address, and do take some time and try to understand what it's doing. It's assigning the email address, assigning the subject, it's creating this full message variable, and it's actually putting all of that information in through that, displaying it out, and here's the form. Notice here that the action in the form is the actual name of the same form, so we're using one page to do two things, and that's a pretty cool technique. Is that basically if you're clicking the submit button, that means you're going to be doing a post method calling this contact PHP page, and that's where this if statement is deciding, do I display the form or do I do the work and display the answer? And you can use that technique for a lot of different things. So I think this is pretty straightforward. Go ahead and get this done, and that will be one of the things that I'll be doing in testing your Brownies part of the homework assignment, is making sure that this email works. Okay, so thank you and have a great day.